AOL code, text and turn gold. Now the stories unfold. From dial-up dreams to LinkedIn kings, he taught the world how to build through strings. It's the Max method, no guessing, just growth. 4 steps deep, he's coached them both. Top earners, big burners, trainers and pros. Max lit the fire, now everyone knows. Started with a spark, now the blueprint's live. Thousands trained and they multiply. From Facebook chats to LinkedIn leads, he plants the seeds, then watches them succeed. Mentor to coach is the guide for the great. Author, speaker, shaping fate. You don't just follow Max, you duplicate. That's how legends elevate. It's the Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Call him the father, the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game. It's the Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Call him the father, the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game. Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Call him the father, the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome to our Wednesday night live broadcast. And what you're going to see tonight is going to make it easier than ever before to recruit prospects that are a perfect fit for your business using LinkedIn and Facebook. Now, I want to welcome all of my friends that are watching this on Facebook for the first time, as well as my friends. My friends that are watching this on LinkedIn or on my YouTube channel. And I want to welcome all of the folks that have jumped onto this live Zoom session. You know, 30 years I've been teaching this process. And it changes all the time. In fact, we just started our November boot camp. Monday, LinkedIn made a huge change. I mean, we're talking about just as boot camp was getting started. Think about this. You have 3 billion people on Facebook. You have 1.2 billion LinkedIn members. There is no shortage of people to talk to when you understand how the process works. And last week I was talking to a friend. I haven't talked to him since 2016. So what are we talking about? 9 years. And he's in the Philippines. Very successful. But in 2016, LinkedIn had just been purchased by Microsoft. Facebook was the rage, but after LinkedIn purchased Microsoft, by 2018, by 2019, they changed it. They refined it. They turned it into Facebook for professionals. And today, it's 100 times more effective than Facebook. Well, you see, here's the thing. And this hasn't changed in 30 years. When you know who you're looking for, connecting with perfect prospects for your business, is as simple as picking a piece of candy from a candy bowl. The orange M&Ms are unemployed professionals, people that lost their jobs. And in the last 60 days, the airwaves are full of announcements. Amazon letting people go like crazy. We're talking about 10, 20, 30,000 people. People that are looking for a business. And at this time of year, there are more people jumping on the internet looking for ways to generate some extra income. People that are looking for business. Network marketing leaders looking for a new business. You know, in the first half of this year, a number of huge companies that I've worked with for years shut down. Modere, been in business for over 30 years, in April announced they're closing. And when you consider that 95% of the people in a network marketing company are orphans, the person that got them into the business is no longer in the business. They're easy to find. They're easy to connect with people. My four-step formula and scripts have been behind the success of top-earning network marketing leaders and affiliate marketers for over 30 years. 4 steps. Create a profile. Put yourself out there where people can see you. Connect with people. Connect with people that you know. Connect with people that you want to know. Communicate with them. Qualify them having a casual conversation, and then close the people that clearly need and want what you have. And so what has happened in the last, I would say significantly, in the last 2 years, and for those of you that have been on LinkedIn for any length of time, and the same thing goes for Facebook, at least a third of the people that you're connected to are prospects for your business that you've either never talked to, or you started a conversation with them and somewhere along the line, conversation stopped. So for those of you that have been on LinkedIn for any length of time, however, whatever the number of connections you have, a third of those people are prospects in play. Now, effective posting is going to be the key to your success, because posting is a form of communication, and posting builds relationships and trust with people without talking to them. Posting turns you into a social media influencer. Now, my new project launch script that we introduced actually at the end of the summer, and now as we're into the holiday season, the script is going to help you close sales faster and turn no's into yes. And the results that people are having with this is blowing me away. Sherry Cadlin made a post, heard from 6 people, signed 3 of them up, and signed up the other 3. Think about this. You don't have to chase people. You don't need funnels. You don't need all of this technical stuff. On top of that, you know, there's an awful lot of emphasis, hoopla out there about AI, artificial intelligence, automate this, automate that. And to tell you the truth, success in network marketing has always been about duplicating systems. All right? And unfortunately, what happens in network marketing is when somebody gets into the business, the first thing they're told is make a list of 100 people that they know, reach out and talk to them. And they're provided with these scripts. Would you be interested in making some extra income if it didn't interfere with what you're currently doing? That stuff doesn't work. It stopped working years ago. Charlie sent me this. Max, I'm excited. I just made one post this week, had 26 people respond, had 7 appointments and 1 sale so far, and I'm still following up with someone in my area. My enrollee was someone I knew from college 18 years ago. Warm market, here I come. There has never been a faster, easier way to connect or reconnect with people that you already know than do it on a social network like Facebook or LinkedIn. Marissa sent me this. One of my former high school friends that I connected with on Facebook is joining my business. The conversation went exactly like I said it would go. And I'm having so much fun with this. I'm using the same conversations with people face to face, and it's giving me more confidence. And the truth is, the more people you talk to, for those of you that are introverted, you don't really like talking to people. And people are always thinking about mindset. You got the thing that's holding me back from being successful is my mindset. I mean, I can't wrap myself around the notion of reaching out and talking to people. Well, after you follow this formula for a while, with success after success, your mindset changes. Joanne has been a student for years. She sent me this. I enrolled a business builder the other day, did a follow-up today and helped her place her first order. I showed her the website and talked to her about her profile on LinkedIn and how we can adjust it for more visibility to grow our business. Less than an hour later, we enrolled a friend as a business builder. Can't tell you how much I appreciate you. I wish someone had showed me this 9 years ago, but I'm so grateful I have it now. Well, the truth is it didn't exist 9 years ago, okay? But the process was still the same. Your ability to identify in advance the people that you would want to talk to is as simple as looking at their profile. Mark sent me this. Just wanted you to know that we signed up 6 people so far. This is our first month. We got 4 more that will be enrolling. We're going to the top of our company before the end of the year, thanks to you. Another one. I'm so jacked out of my mind. I just got a promotion yesterday with my company, moving up the compensation plan, not to mention my first bonus check will be in my account in a matter of days. Thank you so much. I can't begin to explain the excitement I feel right now. She's on the way to the top. When you understand how this process works, anybody can go to the top of their business because it's as simple as reaching into that bowl of candy and pulling out the appropriate colored M&Ms. Robin sent me this. I used the 4-step strategy I learned in boot camp to enroll 5 people, rank advance 1 level in my business. That's our goal in boot camp, to help all of you enroll 5 people before the end of the month. Here's the exciting part. 2 of my new recruits from boot camp also enrolled 5 people each. They are well on their way to possibly double rank advancing next month. This is duplication. So you use these funnels, you use these automated AI systems and everything else like that. So what are the people supposed to do that you bring into the business? Do they have to set up a funnel? Do they have to plug into some kind of an automated system? The thing over the years that has made network marketing so appealing is when you think about it. They say that by the time you bring somebody into your business, they're 95% trained because they're looking at what you're doing to them and they're asking themselves, is this something I can do? Is this something I want to do? And they're also thinking at the same time, are you going to help them? Leela sent me this. We're so excited. It's been a week since we started. We enrolled 4 people, have 3 more ready to go. We never thought it would be so easy. Your personal coaching made it possible. Now, the closest thing to personal coaching is my boot camps. And if you're not in it yet, I urge you, jump into our November boot camp. It just started. You're on your way. You can go to, and actually, since on the 21st of November, we have my 3-day top earner retreat. You can go to maxsteingart.com/retreat combo, participate in boot camp and my 3-day top earner retreat, or just go to maxsteingart.com/boot camp, use the promo code bigger deal, participate for $59. Now, during my November boot camp, I'm going to be introducing for the first time proven new scripts and posting tactics that will turn your conversations into enrollments, turn resistance into results, and turn your no's into yes, all through the holiday season. And it starts with your profile. Posting is a powerful activity that will enable you and every team member who uses it to bring in new people and boost your business before November is over. This is without a doubt the most effective recruiting strategy I've ever developed. And it works like magic in November. It creates momentum that can set you up with a year's worth of business in 1 month. And if you're ready to act immediately after the webinar, and I'm going to give you something that you can do, something that everybody can do, that will help you enroll people into your business before the end of the month. Now, social networks have provided an endless source of free leads to the public for over 30 years. 30 years. 1995, I jumped into network marketing and I'm on AOL. Today, Facebook and LinkedIn are the best networks to build your business on because they give you easy, direct access to the most people. Think about it. 3 billion people on Facebook. As I said, 1.2 billion people on LinkedIn. And, people always say to me, well, what about Instagram? We hear so many people are building their business on Instagram. They're building their business on YouTube. Well, the truth is you can build your business on any social network because it's all about who you talk to and how many people you have access to talking to. But what makes these two social networks special is your ability to know in advance, just by looking at a person's profile, who they are, what they do, and know in advance whether or not you'd even want to talk to them about your business. Facebook, 3 billion members. LinkedIn, 1.2 billion members. But LinkedIn is head and shoulders above Facebook. So all you need is a visible LinkedIn profile to connect with everyone. All you need is a LinkedIn phone app to communicate, talk to anyone. Same thing with Facebook. A visible Facebook profile to connect with everyone on Facebook. And all you need is a Facebook phone app to communicate with everyone. And then here's the beautiful part about this. All you need is an hour or 2 a day. And it doesn't have to be a solid hour. It could be 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there. And you could pick out in advance the people who you know would need your business, would be outrageously successful in the business, or to connect with people that are customers. And again, simply by looking at the contents of their profile, it's easy to pick out the people who would have the most interest, who would have the largest circle of influence, so that when they came into your business, they could almost immediately, this is the exciting part, bring people that they know into their business without having to make that list. Picking the best people, again, is as easy as reaching into that bowl of candy. The exciting part, the genuinely exciting part, is when you bring somebody into your business that's excited about it. In a week or two, by doing exactly the same, by teaching them exactly the same things that you're doing, they can bring in a team. Show your new recruits how to do this. And remember, it's easy for them to do to their connections what you've done to them. By the end of the year, you have a growing team that's expanding organically because they're telling their friends, and their friends are telling their friends. So there are three things that make a social network great. First, it's the profiles. The profiles of each user contains more than enough information to help you identify a perfect prospect for your business before you contact them, providing, of course, you know who would be a perfect prospect. Who are the professionals that would naturally be interested in your business? If you need help with that, check to see what some of the top earners in your company did before they got into network marketing. Were they school teachers? Were they chiropractors? Were they massage therapists? Were they fitness instructors? And then you could go on LinkedIn and Facebook and find people from the same profession. A texting feature that enables you to communicate directly and privately with other network users, start conversations that result in enrolling new business builders, team members, and customers. And here is what sets LinkedIn and Facebook apart from all the other social networks. A searching feature that enables you to filter through the entire network population using keyword and advanced keyword searches to find perfect prospects. Now, back in 2012, Facebook had something called graph search, and it was amazing. I mean, you could literally jump on Facebook and you could type in exactly who you're looking for. You could put in an age range, gender, search by marital status, search by income, search by city, location, and pull out precisely the people that you were looking for. It became such a popular feature that Facebook realized, wow, look how popular this is. So they pulled it and they started charging for advertising. LinkedIn has a better, well, I should say better searching feature, but they've got the best searching feature out there. Everyone on LinkedIn, Facebook too, created their profile for a reason. The photo and the cover, plus the information provided about themselves and their visible daily activity, makes it easy to pick the best prospects. Prospects who'd be interested in your business, eager to talk about it. Now, there are a couple of things that you have to consider. First, you're looking for business builders, people that want to make extra or full-time income from home. Those are the green M&Ms. The orange M&Ms, well, they're unemployed. They lost their job. They're looking for a way to make money. They need to survive. The yellow M&Ms are network marketing leaders who are seriously looking for another company. The blue M&Ms are network marketing orphans that are open to looking at your business. They love the products that they're taking, but they can't make any money. 95% of the people in network marketing today are orphans. They're not part of a team. They got nobody to help them. And finally, customers, people who would eagerly buy your products and could become business builders later, but they just don't know about you and they don't know about the products. Keep in mind that before you reach out to people to make those connections, especially we're talking about people that you don't know, it's important that you only reach out to people that are active. Because reaching out to people that are inactive, people that maybe haven't been back on Facebook or LinkedIn in 5 or 6 years, you're wasting your time trying to connect with them. But once again, LinkedIn has made it easy. They let people put an open to work frame around their profile photo. So you can go down and you could pick out the people that are saying, hey, pick me. I'm looking for work. I'm looking for a business. I need to make money. And when you follow my scripts, it only takes 2 or 3 back and forth messages to identify perfect prospects for your business. Now, activity, because that was always an issue up until 2 years ago. The only way you could tell if somebody was active on LinkedIn was they posted something, but not everybody posts. So LinkedIn again made it easy. Now you can see if people commented on something, you could see everything they do. And that made it easy to be able to identify the people that you wanted to talk to. And when you know in advance by the contents and visible daily activity on someone's profile that they're a perfect prospect for what you're selling, and you follow my script, you're going to sell to more people and build your business faster. So the more selective you are about the people you connect with and talk to, the more successful you're going to be. You want the people that lost their jobs, people that want to build a business, unhappy network marketing leaders, orphan network marketers, and even customers. And it's just as simple as reaching into that bowl of candy and picking out the people. So I'm going to, let me just, I'm going to switch screens for a minute. And I'm going to jump over here on LinkedIn. And let me look. Okay, so Jonathan, I don't recognize you, so I'm going to unmute you. And let me just ask, are you on Facebook? I'm sorry, are you on LinkedIn? Do you have a profile? I'll check it out, let you know how visible you are. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so do you have a LinkedIn profile?
No.
You don't.
But my
Okay,
brother does. I think maybe both of my brothers do.
okay. Well, you want to look up one of your brothers?
Sure.
Okay,
The
what?
one that I believe definitely has one is the Vernon Gibbs.
Okay, Vernon. Let's see. Did he show up? Do you see him?
Yes.
Which one is he?
He's the dude in the middle with a tie on.
This one here?
Yes.
Okay. New Jersey. Okay, so let's take a look at Vernon. So right now, Vernon has 172 connections. And so think about this. The important elements of a profile are your banner, your picture, great picture, your headline under here. So clearly, he's just getting started. All right. Now, it's like looking at an online resume. Now, let me show you. Are you on Facebook?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so let's look you up on Facebook.
And folks, this was not staged. He didn't. I never spoke to Max before. This is the first time I'm coming to this type of briefing online. I'm having dinner, and and I'm game to go through this exercise. But I just want to let everybody know who's listening that I've never. This is the first time I've ever come to
You know,
Max and
Jonathan, I'm really glad you said that.
I
And
thought you would be.
well, see, here's what happened. A few years ago, I was at actually it's more than a few years ago. It's back in, I think it was 2005 or 2006. I was doing a training at a new skin event. They had like 15,000 people there. And I'm up on
Wow.
stage. I'm up on stage. And so I asked everybody, where would you like to prospect? So somebody picked out a city. I went online. I had my laptop up on the stage and I reached out to three people, got two of them to respond. And within 10 minutes, they were both interested in starting an internet business. And the audience went wild. So I come back the next day because I spoke 3 days in a row. And the next day I come back and Brent Bryson, my friend, is one of the top earners in the company, pulled me aside and says, Max, you made that look so easy that everybody thought it was set up. So I brought that to everybody's attention. I said, I understand some of you people think that this was set up, but I remember you picked the city. So I let him pick the city again. And this time I said, I tell you what, you pick, male or female. And within 15 minutes, I had, again, two more people that were interested in starting a business. So let's see. So Jonathan is, well, here, let's go to people. So these are all, do you see yourself? A
Not
lot of,
yet.
a lot of people.
I saw myself earlier, a few minutes ago.
I,
You lost me.
okay.
Boy, I didn't know there was that many Jonathan Gibbses in. There I am, right at the top.
This one here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's bring up your profile.
This is amazing. This really is.
So the question I'm looking to ask you is, so right now you got 292 friends. I'm going to send you a friend request on LinkedIn, on Facebook, so we can be connected. But here,
Okay.
um, National Director, Human Resources. Okay, so what do you do?
I represent two national and international businesses, concerns.
Mhm.
Can I mention them
Sure.
in this webinar? Okay.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. First one is Think Plus. Used to be called Think Energy, but now it's called Think Plus, and we are energy deregulators in terms of electricity, to be specific. Energy deregulators for throughout, I guess it's maybe now about 12 to 15 states, mostly in the Northeast, and we've got Texas, and we have a total of about 19, almost 20 states that we are authorized to offer wholesale discount electric services to small businesses, homeowners, renters of all types, and the public in general. We don't
Love
do
it.
the big. We don't handle those type of services for larger corporations or larger manufacturing. So we do work with small businesses and mom and pop businesses, of course, and the consumer.
Gotcha.
That's one of two. Second
Right.
one is everybody on this call probably heard of them. It's called a Save Club, and and Save Club is a international, uh, they're international discount service wherein as a member, you have access to cashback offers, wholesale. I call it wholesale everything,
Mhm,
almost,
mhm.
because you can get just about anything on there at manufacturer's prices
Gotcha.
or
So,
employees' prices. Yeah, discount.
so,
So it's called Save Club.
so
And
how long have you been doing these?
um, I've been doing actually. I'm ashamed to say that I've been associated with I've been associated with Think Plus or Think Energy since 2023.
Hmm.
I joined as a advisor, energy advisor, and then once my energy advisor membership was time to renew, then I eventually renewed as a LLC. That's why you see Successful Products and Services
Gotcha.
LLC. So I offer products and services of other companies. And in effect, I'm an affiliate marketer.
Hmm.
Okay, that's how I see myself.
Right.
But of course, they
So,
give you titles within
yeah.
each company.
So Jonathan, what did you do before you got into this?
Um, I was always in sales and marketing of one form or the other. I went to New York Institute of Technology to pursue a career in broadcasting, and I graduated with with a degree
Hmm.
at from the school that you see on my profile.
Yeah.
And from broadcasting, I got into sales, and sales and marketing led me to networking, and I've been pursuing networking ever since.
Gotcha. So let me ask you a question. Were you ever serve in the military?
No, almost did. Almost went into the Air Force
Gotcha.
after college,
Right. Okay.
but I didn't pull the trigger because, as it were, because of family issues.
Uh-huh. So let me show you why you want to be on LinkedIn. All right. So I'm going to come back over to LinkedIn. Now, what LinkedIn will first and foremost, what LinkedIn will let you do is LinkedIn will let you search for people that you know in advance would be interested in your business. More importantly, would be very successful in your business. So let's pick a category. Let's say, well, let's say somebody that is that is outwardly looking for an opportunity. Okay. Let's see how many people on LinkedIn are looking for an opportunity. So again, for those of you that are watching this that have been students for an extended period of time, they changed it. We used to be able to just type in looking for an opportunity, click on people, and the numbers would come up. Well, now you have to go over here to the right, click on that. And so there are 1 million people that say they're looking for an opportunity. Now, we could go back over here and we could say, you know what? I want to talk to someone that in sales. Again, come up here LinkedIn has 69 million people on LinkedIn
Wow.
that are in sales.
Wow.
All right.
Amazing.
But your ability, remember, it's a bowl with 69 million pieces of candy. All right. And so you can dig down as deep in that bowl as you want. And if you're looking for the green M&Ms, man, you just pull out the green ones, leave the other ones back there. So we could come back over here. We could say, you know what, show me all of the salespeople that say they are looking for a new opportunity.
Max,
Yeah.
the two businesses that I'm involved in are not sales intensive,
Hmm.
not even marketing intensive, really, because everybody on this call and everybody that we know and they know uses electricity.
Right.
Do you want to pay full price for electricity, which is going up every year?
Yep.
Or do you want to pay wholesale?
Absolutely. Jonathan, I get it. Okay. But here's the thing. You know, in the power of networking is you can go online and you can get customers. Or how about build your own distributor base? Find a bunch of salespeople that want to do what you do and put them to work.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying now.
Okay.
That's why you go and talk to salespeople.
Exactly. So let's just see what that number is. And there's like 24 different ways to do it. So you got 270,000 salespeople that say they're
Amazing.
looking for an opportunity. All right.
Well
Now,
qualified people too. And he said,
oh,
wow, vice president of sales,
yeah.
sales manager.
Look at these. Account executive, actively seeking new opportunities. This person's a sales trainer. So director of staffing, sir. So there's all, and again, you could filter this down. If you're looking for end users, if you're looking for customers, well, you can come up here and you can say, all right, show me all of the people that are business owners. Okay, so we pop that in there. Now, again, we go over to Sales Navigator. You have 25 million
Wow.
business owners. But we want to look for people in areas where you do business. So we can come down here. I'm afraid to show you this, Jonathan, because I don't think you'll sleep tonight.
That's okay. I don't need that much sleep.
Okay, so look at this. So we're going to come over here and we're going to search by geography. Now, let's pick a state that you do business. Give me a state.
New York?
Okay.
No, better yet. No.
Okay.
Let's go to Texas. That right now is a real hotbed for our business.
Okay. So
The reason is that that state burns more electricity, spends more on electricity than most of the Northeast Seaboard does.
So right now there are 770,000 business owners in Texas. Now let me really blow your mind. So we can come down here and we could say, you know what? Is there a particular city that if you let's say we're here. Let's go over here and let's look up the zip code Give me a city that you want to work in. Houston, Dallas, anything.
Dallas.
Okay, zip code for Dallas. And so Dallas County. So you've got okay. So the zip code is 75011. So we're going to come back over here. Postal code. 75011. It's Carrollton, Texas. It's right outside of Dallas. Okay, so now, within 5 miles of this zip code, you have 12,000 business owners. Okay,
Amazing.
you want to go out 50 miles, it's an hour drive. You have 240,000. You want to just look, so you can go up to 100 miles. You got 260,000 people that could easily be candidates for your business. Now, there are tactics and strategies. Let me flip back over here because I want to share with everybody. Okay, so here's the deal. These are the people we're looking for. Unemployed, business builders, network marketing leaders, orphans. Posting is the easiest way to generate leads, to attract people through. And some of the strategies that we've developed over the years revolve around birthdays, anniversaries, and posting moving images is the most effective way to post things that attract people. Thanking someone with a moving image. Congratulating someone with a gift, moving image. Then we have the holidays. So on Tuesday, we had Veterans Day. On the 16th, we have National Fast Food Day. Okay, and so there are simple tactics and simple strategies for you to post things that will trigger reactions. And of course, at the end of the month, we have Thanksgiving. So posting gifts with my scripts will flip rejection on its head because you can instantly turn no to yes. And it's not theory, it's proven. Rapido, it works right now. And here's the kicker, it's fun to do. So once you see how easy it is to get results, you're going to want to do it every day. And there are more professionals than ever searching for new opportunities. They're actively looking for you, but if you're not doing what I'll show you, they'll find your competition. And when you learn this and apply it to your daily activity, your results will multiply exponentially. So consistent daily posting enables you to develop relationships with people faster, build trust with them, and position you as the influencer that they would want to follow. And posting subject-specific content with themes that the professionals in your target audience appreciate, respond to, and share with others in their circle of influence helps you to increase sales. The visibility of your post, here's the magic, increase when you post a GIF. According to LinkedIn, a GIF, a moving image posted on LinkedIn, receives 80% more comments than anything else. And GIFs get shared 20 times more than any other content. And posting is the #1 way to create engagement that leads to sales. You put something out there, people like it. Sharing a post is another way to follow up with people. Again, people like it. Likes and comments and shares become leads, leads become prospects, and prospects become business builders. So all you have to do is put yourself out there, make yourself visible, and then start posting things. Now, for example, for what you're doing, the kind of things that you would want to post would be posts, and I'll bring some up and give you some examples that remind people about, well, for one thing is money, the value of money. So you start talking to people who respond to anything you do. You reach out to people, start talking to them based on what they do, and then the more selective you are about who you choose to talk to, the more successful you're going to be. So you always want to think quality over quantity. So with Veterans Day, when you post them, it creates increased attraction and activity, more likes, comments, and shares, more conversations, more opportunities to introduce your business, greater rapport with your prospect, and increase awareness of who you are, creates a perception that you're an expert and genuine appreciation of your influencer status, which converts to more sales. So Thanksgiving coming up at the end of the month is huge. So there are all kinds of different images that you can post. And the important thing is they all move. And so the strategy, now you're in a different category. So most of the people that are on here are in health and wellness, and we have a specific strategy. So you post this, and anyway, I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but the bottom line is there's scripts that you would use. I have scripts for what you're doing, and so it's easier than ever before to identify perfect prospects ahead of time. It's easy to find people. So the question is, who are you looking for? And if you only talk to perfect prospects that need and want what you're selling, you'll talk to more people and you're going to enjoy the entire process. So it takes less than 3 or 4 message exchanges to identify a good prospect from a bad one. And on LinkedIn, you can star the good ones. And it only takes 6 or 7 back and forth messages to identify a great prospect. So we have new scripts, but let me show you. Let me come back. So the kind of things that you want to post. Let's go up here. So we did a search for National Fast Food Day. So what you want to do is you want to post, and this is just one category that I'm thinking right off the top of my head. Motivational quotes about how about saving money. All right. And then what we can do is instead of posting something still, like for example, you can make money 2 ways, make more, spend less. It's not your salary that makes you rich, it's your spending habits. So you put stuff out there like this. You must gain control of your money, or the lack of it will forever control you. And what we do is instead, and these are priceless, because the people that would see you sending these things out are going to appreciate you. But what we'll do here, let's just say a GIF, moving image. So again, you've got all kinds of quotes. It's not how much money you make, but how much money you keep, how hard it works for you, and how many generations you keep it for. the safe way to double your money is to fold it over once and put it in your pocket. So the idea though is you're putting stuff out there that the people that see this, would appreciate. For example, we could come over here, motivational quotes. Ben Franklin. And again, or we could say a penny saved quotes. So this is just one category that would be appreciated, because isn't that what you do? You help people save money. So at the end of the day, realistically, you can be easily talking to 10, 20 people a day. And when you position yourself to give yourself credibility, and you have conversations with people that you know in advance, because you could pick any kind of a business. We could say, you know what, I want to talk to people that own construction companies. All right, and let's say construction company owners.
Okay.
All right, so we come over here. Got 110,000 construction company owners. By the same token, you could reach out and talk to people that are in real estate. You could talk to people that are reconstruction company owners. So there's no limit to the number of people that you can talk to. And here's the best part. LinkedIn has a feature. You come down here and you could turn this on and you could see all the people that did something in the last 60 days. So these people are active.
And all the
And
people are in Texas?
well, no, I didn't do no, these are just people on LinkedIn. I didn't go in and
Oh,
modify the search. I just, kind of giving you Jonathan, how did you hear about me?
through email.
Oh, okay. I'm just wondering. So let me ask you a question.
I get email from you every week.
Okay, I got you. Okay, so what's your schedule like tomorrow? You got some time to talk to me? I'll kind of step you through the whole process.
Absolutely, I have time to talk to you.
Okay, what's
I'll make time.
okay.
I do have an appointment at 10 o'clock in the morning, and if it's at the dentist, and if I can
Ouch.
talk when I come back, yeah,
Okay, okay,
uh, then otherwise I'll just grunt and you talk.
okay. What's the best phone number to reach you on?
Do we want to do this in a public fashion, or should we do
Well,
this
I tell you what.
off air?
Yeah, I tell you what you can do. You can type it in the chat. Nobody's going to see it but me.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm probably going to be free between 12 and 2 o'clock. I'll give you a call then.
Okay,
And
that should be good. I should be over with my procedure by then.
okay.
If not, when you call me, I'll just send a text back if I can't
Yeah,
speak.
right. I'll send you a text first. Do you see where the chat is?
Yes.
Okay, just pop your number in there. I'm the only one that's going to see it. There you go. And I'll be calling you for the number from a number that ends in 0007. But I'll text you so you'll know it's me. And look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Now, as for the
So I
rest,
look forward to speaking with you, sir. And I want to say to everybody listening that this, to me, this makes a lot of sense. I've been looking for ways to reach out to people who I don't know, because I find that people who are acquaintances of mine, friends of mine, family of mine, whatever, they cast you in a certain way, whether you're more successful for them, whether you're more successful than them, as successful as they are, or not as successful as they are. So, and that triggers whether they're going to take you seriously or not, and what your past and background has been with them in terms of being successful in life in general. When you reach out to people who are qualified for the product or service you have, and they have no bias, they don't have any bias against you. They put up their hand and said, "I want to be contacted." I didn't know that LinkedIn had this depth of marketing and profiling and identification. This is amazing to me.
Yeah.
I mean, now this means to me I don't have to reach out to total strangers. I know something about them now, a lot more than they know about me, and I don't have to mess around with family, friends, or relatives who have their own opinions about me and who I am, and whether they're more successful than me or I'm more successful than them. I'm the expert calling them, offering them something. So immediately I have a positive position. So this looks like where I can learn to take my business to new heights, and
absolutely.
to start ranking up meteorically.
Absolutely. So, Jonathan, I'll call you tomorrow. I'm glad you made it here, and everybody else that's watching this learned something as I was helping you. And again, for all my friends that are watching this on Facebook and LinkedIn, it is unbelievable what LinkedIn and Facebook are now doing, and the whole searching feature has just exploded, making it easy. It's like, again, like reaching into that bowl of candy and pulling out the green M&Ms. So until next time, we'll catch you tomorrow. We have our third session of boot camp tomorrow. We'll catch up to you tomorrow.
Back in the 90s, cracked the
code, text and turn gold. Now the stories unfold from dial-up dreams to LinkedIn kings. He taught the world how to build
through strings. It's the Max method, no guessing, just growth. 4 steps deep, he's coached them both. Top burners, big burners, trainers and pros. Max lit the fire, now everyone knows. Started with a spark, now the blueprint's live. Thousands trained and they multiply. From Facebook chats to LinkedIn leads, he plants the seeds, then watches them succeed. Mentor to coach is the guide for the great. Author, speaker, shaping fate. You don't just follow Max, you duplicate. That's how legends elevate. It's the Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Calling the
go too late. I guard, he changed the game.